What's up, pipe smokers? Well, last night I had made a video. It was about an hour long. I went through all the trouble of loading it, waiting it out, staying up, make sure everything was up right. Apparently I didn't check and make sure everything was right good enough because the sound went out like the first 5 minutes of the video. And I had a whole thing going. I want to just do them all in smaller videos. But first thing I want to talk about though is this tobacco I'm smoking. This is Glenn Skinner's Drunkin Viking plug. I've been cutting on it a little bit. I done smoked that 3 times. Look how thick that bitch is though. Nice and thick. It's got the imprints in it from the vacuum bag that you put it in. It almost makes it look like a piece of particle board. You know how it's got that one smooth shiny side with the little squares in it? It smells like whiskey and actually a single malt scotch, raisins, kind of like a little bit of foliage. But this blend is a plug, as you've seen. I had cut pieces off of very thin, but still wound up with very big flakes. So smoking is different because you're getting big pieces of flavor from different leaves. But a bowl of this, you probably smoke on for hours. It's so smoky and burns so slow. But what's in the blend? Well, it's Dark Fire, Kentucky's, air cured dark leaf, which I'm gonna buy some of that just to shred it up and smoke it by itself. And Burley's. When you first light it up, you get a lot of the Burley and some of the Dark Fire. It seemed like to me the 2 times I smoked it already. And that air dark leaf has a little bit of nicotine in it. And it's all moistened with the one he uses, a 15-year Highland Park Scotch. I've been smoking on this for a while. I smoked on it for about an hour, and I think my pipe was only down 1/4 of an inch. So you gotta be prepared to enjoy this one for a while. Bad thing is you can't get it no more. I think he considered a small batch, or what's already small batches, but the whiskey comes aged 12 years, and he had it for 3 years, so total up 15 years aged. And in the middle of the bowl, I taste the whiskey more. Kind of a little bit of a citrus taste to it. It's got the woodsy flavor, a little bit nutty, and then a little bit of pepper tasting. To me, it's a little pepper tasting from the Dark Fire. Earlier, I was smoking while I was doing my paperwork at work, and I was setting it down, doing a bunch of typing and stuff, and then picking it right back up, and still smoking. It's almost like a nice sawdust smoldering fire. Yeah, I wish I would got more of this. I may have got the last one. Or he was dwelling out the last few batches when I got mine, I think. And these plugs, I think people line up for them. So if I ain't mistaken, he only allows you one. It's a 3 ounce, 3 point something ounce plug. It's a nice nose, very smoky, relaxing smoke. I put it up there with the one I did from Smoking Crows, Lady Lavu, as a good with a drink. If you want, you know how sometimes you drink, you want that hit of nicotine. I smoked it in the Meerschaum first. It was a little bit different in that. I smoked it twice in the same cob. I would say this plug's not gonna last me long, but as slow as it smokes, it's gonna last me a while. Like I said, it's pretty dense. I thought about trying grinding some of it up and trying to get a better mixture of the flavors, but I kind of like this over the way I cut it. The leaves are still kind of wide. You kind of feel it move from layer to layer, or taste it move from layer to layer. And that plug is pretty dense. I think he's got like big, almost commercial like presses and stuff, pushing the stuff down. I think I've seen pictures of like a stainless steel box. The plug comes as dense as Salty Dog does. And it lights easy. It holds the moisture. It's got the moisture. I think the only moisture he used was the whiskey. And the whiskey really adds a nice. I get a little bit of a malty taste to it too. Clog my drought hole now. Yeah, I wish there was more of this available. You gotta keep an eye on these blenders making some of the blends on Facebook and stuff. I think Cloudbear's got one coming out. I think Who Dat's got one coming out. Find them people on Facebook. Get their blends. I think I got one coming in the mail now. Swamp Fairies from Who Dat. I forgot what Cloudbear says his was going to be. I think it's a Kentucky. It's like almost a barbecue one. It's a dark fire. Or something like in the range of Smokehouse. Mad Hatter's getting ready to come out with one. It's got KC barbecue kind of profile to it. Yeah, there's gonna be some good blends coming out. I try to buy extras and give them away or give out samples and stuff. I just didn't carry a few samples. I just didn't carry a piece of this plug. I think I sent her some Southern Roots house blend. Very good vanilla, chocolatey liquor blend. Is there something else? Okay, I sent you some the cops. We hear the dragon. I sent you some Morocco Bazaar, some Masorica into bed, and oh, it just got real spicy now. Let me get to the bottom of my cob. Like I said, I didn't just like this bow. I've been smoking on this for a while. And when I got to launch, I was like, I need to do a quick video on this. I didn't know if I want to stack another whole bow back to back. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this one for the video. You know what? These guys are doing some amazing stuff now. I would say help support them, but they're selling out, so it's almost worth it if you have any talent at all in blending stuff. Throw you a blend or two together. I don't know if they make much off their blends. I know they make more off the pipe, but a lot of these guys are pipe makers too. Might be tasting different because I packed it a little loosely on the bottom. The bowl I smoked last night, I smoked it down to the ash. So I was waiting on that long ass video to upload, which took about an hour and 45 minutes. And then the first comment was by Wild Willie saying, "Hey, what happened to the sound?" So I went back and looked. I said, "Well, I find the end of the sound, just cut it off there and ended abruptly." Man, it ended at the beginning. So I was disgusted. I went to bed. I had so much in it too. Like I did this. I had this new little bit thing I was gonna do. I had done tagged somebody in it. I had a giveaway in there. Got shit canned. Or cellared. That's all for this one. It's probably one of my quickest ones. So maybe everybody watched all this one. I wasn't playing, but I got my corn cob out. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna go back to work for a few more hours. Then we'll go home, shower, try and pop a video out. And then I got this like pipe chat group I'm in every Tuesday and Thursday. We all sit around and talk crap. Ask each other what we're smoking over and over. Yep, I'll see y'all later, or see y'all tonight.